This is what it was like for the poor animals at the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo on Monday. Jesse Barkalow shot this video while visiting the animals when the storm hit. You could see the grizzly bears Emmett and Digger running for cover as the giant hailstones fell from the sky. The Cheyenne Mountain Zoo staff is still working to assess damage and injuries caused by the unprecedented storm on Monday. Several visitors, employees, and animals were hurt when baseball-sized hail fell from the sky. 13-year-old Cape vulture Matswari and 4-year-old Muscovy duck Daisy were also killed in the storm. Animal care and staff and veterinarians are still assessing injuries to other animals. All of the zoo's animals have permanent shelter, but some were injured while trying to get there. Several staff members were injured while trying to help the animals as well.
We were immediately able to get the people that were injured off zoo grounds, and then we were able to get buses to transport another, I don't know how many it was, say 600 to 900 people off grounds to the high school. So I would say as a general rule our plan worked very well.
The zoo is also dealing with major damage to vehicles and infrastructure. The zoo's summer camps are canceled for the rest of the week. Full refunds will be issued. And late this afternoon, the trustees at the El Pomar Foundation approved a $100,000 grant to help pay for damages at the zoo. About 100 cars towed from the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo today, but that's just the beginning as hundreds of families work to find rental car and hotel arrangements. Fort Carson is also in the process of assessing its storm damage. Hail ranging from pea-sized to baseball-sized hit the mountain post during the storm. It caused significant damage to numerous structures, cars, and other personal property. They tell us it will take about a month to fully assess the damage, but expect it could be more than the $22 million in damage that occurred in the June 13th storm.
This is like an artillery strike on the installation, which I've experienced many times in Iraq and Afghanistan. So when the artillery happens, you take cover as best you can, you ride it out. When the artillery barrage lifts, you go out and you do your assessment.
The garrison commander also reminds people living and working on the post to file claims when they can. Now, we reached out to USAA, who many military members use as their insurance company, and they already received more than 8,000 claims. And remember to stay ahead of the storms. Take Storm Team 21 along with you by downloading our weather app for all the updated information. Now to the latest on the breaking news we brought to you at 5. A shooting investigation ends with an apparent suicide attempt. Springs police were called to the area of Golden Glow View at the Villages at Springs Ranch Apartments near Barnes and Peterson for reports of shots fired around 1:30. The area was immediately locked down and emergency notifications were sent out to the nearby neighborhood to shelter in place. Students at nearby Springs Ranch Elementary School were released early as a precaution. Shortly before 5, the suspect was arrested and taken to the hospital after suffering a self-inflicted gunshot wound. A motive for the standoff is still being investigated. The newest class of Air Force Academy cadets are ready to get to work. The cadets were formally introduced to the life at the Academy. And are we in for another rough weather night? Maddie takes a look next.